You should be live. Okay, then. Okay, now it's live. That's really weird. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Hi, YouTube. Hi. Hi. How's it going? You've missed a bit of the stream because my broadcasting software was weird. I apologise. This is what we're working on. Quite amused how far we've taken the Brannigan stream. Oh, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Beef Jacks. Thinking of getting my own printer at some point. The Elgoos. The Elgoos are really, really good. You've just got to, and you've probably heard this from me anyway, but you've just got to think about the realism of where you're going to put it and all the safety aspects of it, because that is something that really does need to be thought about. Not everyone is in a position to have a 3D printer, especially resin. Okay, just pop some Slaughter Red down here. Main concern, yeah. If you don't have like a dedicated space for it that you can keep at a constant temperature, and this isn't like I'm more than happy to help people with printers. It's not like me going, don't get a printer because then you destroy my business. No, if you want a printer, get a printer. But realistically, if you don't have a dedicated space for it that can be well ventilated and can be kept at a steady temperature at all times while you're printing, don't get a printer, because it won't work. It won't work, or it will only work a fraction of the time, and you'll waste so much money in materials. I was thinking this accommodating into housing for the future. Oh, what? As in, like, new builds having a 3D printing space? That's interesting. I could see that happening. Yeah, absolutely, actually. I can see every house coming with a 3D printer. Or at least the space for it. Yeah, the fumes are nasty. They're no joke. They're no joke. They really aren't a joke, and there is a shockingly few amount of people that wear the correct PPE for working with resin. It's really bad, really, really bad. Okay. Oh, I haven't actually hit go live on TikTok. There we go. No, as in get a house which allows me to... Oh, okay. Smaller printer for those 1 million Space Shark bits I got you to print last time. Ah, memories. Sweet, sweet memories. It worked. It worked out. I was looking at those booths that you can get for them that insulate them too. Well, they're grow boxes, essentially. They're grow boxes. And yeah. They work to a degree, but you still need to vent them outside. Like they have a little ventilation hole, so you still need to set up a fan. You still need to set up the vent tube, and that needs to go outside. 8 bags of full bits. You wanted the bits. You wanted the bits. Welcome in, everyone on TikTok. How you doing? Oh, you're not going to need any Carcharodon bits for a while. Okay. Put a little bit gold. I always wanted this section to be gold. Ugh, which just went on way too watery. That's alright, we can fix that later. go. So we got this bit on this side and the other side, and we'll hit it in with some rattling grime when it's dry, just to make it a little bit more grimdark. I don't know whether I'm going to hit the whole vehicle with rattling grime, or I've got a pot of Agrax Earthshade that might be better. I don't want to send it too dark. And I've noticed sometimes when I use rattling grime, I end up taking most of it off anyway because it just looks too dark. So I might just try up some Agrax Earthshade and just do an all-over coat when this is dry. When it's all, well, when we've finished all the base coats. I'm thinking like quite a vibrant, not vibrant green, maybe like a mid to dark green for the windows. I think. Welcome in everyone on TikTok. How you doing today? Okay, you seen my message about the YouTube command? No. I didn't. Hang on. What did you write? No. What did I don't see anything. What did you put? Hey, thank you very much for the likes and the follows over on TikTok. Much appreciated. Hope you're all doing well today. Right, I'm going to do gold for this section, and then the rest of this housing is going to be black, I want to say. Yeah. It's tempting to do the whole thing in silver, but I think that would just be too much. Go. Ah, straight up to 200 likes. Thank you very, very much. Oh, above, not about. Right, okay. Ticket for an event I wanted to go on sale tomorrow. Issue is the cost of 2 better tickets is equal to 1 best ticket. Ew. Ew. What's it for? Is it a gig? Okay, gold for there, gold on the other side, and then we'll do black. Like this model isn't going to take the entire stream, so afterwards I need to build the model for tomorrow's filming, so we might do that. Next YouTube video is going to be Stormcast and how I do that kind of armour that some of you may have seen on my socials, and we'll go into a little bit more detail. Esports and oh right, okay. What, the NEC? Yeah, we'll do some kind of building and modelling later. I think. Oh, do I do it? Oh, maybe I do it red. Maybe black would just be weird. What do we think? What do we think? This white section here, black or red to blend it in? Oh, it's Resorts World Arena? I have no idea what that is. There we go. No idea either. Brilliant. Thank you. feel like black. Yeah, alright. Wheels gonna be... No. What are wheels gonna be? The wheels are gonna be... Treads are black. I think it's gotta be black, because otherwise it's just gonna be way too much red. The wheels are gonna be black. Treads are black. Yeah. Red is safe, black could be nice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, both could work. Both could work. And I don't wanna go overboard with the weathering on these. So I need, which is usually how I break up colours. So yeah, I think it's got to be black. But we won't use Black Legion. We'll use Black Templar just to keep it a little different. To be honest, grime the wheels will be grimed up. Yeah, absolutely. And there will be grime. And there will be a little bit of weathering, but we're gonna go Black Templar just because that's different to that's a slightly different colour. Slightly different tone, sorry. Careful around this red. Yeah, I'm already liking black. I think red would have been just too much. Okay, cool. No worries, Berserk. Thanks for the lurk. There we go. Very careful around that red. This black contrast tends to have a nasty habit of just overtaking any paint that it touches. Make sure it's darker in these triangles. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can kind of see it. There we go. And we will just kind of put it in that section down there. Oh, so close to the red. Okay. Yeah, it kind of works. So this model is part of a range that I have kind of rescaled up to 8mm rather than 6mm, or it kind of works for both, to be honest. Let's not lie to ourselves. And these will be available on the web store. They were up there, but I'm kind of wanting to at least print everything and then hopefully get some paint on it as well. And then I'll list it back on the web store. That it does include terrain, which would be perfect for a certain other small-scale sci-fi game that just got launched. So I'm currently testing out the scales for the terrain, which seems to come out really nicely. But yeah, we'll get this model done and then we'll move on to a little bit of building and modelling. I've got a commission that I'm not painting. I've just the client has asked me to fix a couple of bits that broke, and then I've got to do some sculpting on that just to tidy it up. Which is the Horus Heresy Lionel Johnson model. I'm quite sad that I don't get to paint that actually. It's a really nice model. Again, being really careful with this Black Templar. Kind of enjoying just a chilled out stream today. Just wuggo in. Yeah, black was the right choice. Go. Very careful around this gold. I mean, if we do get any overspill, it's not the end of the world. But we try to minimise it as much as possible. Hey Valreth, welcome in. How you doing today? SDRP. What brushes do I use? So I use a mixture of brushes. Right now I'm using a Raphael size 0. This is the watercolor range, I want to say. They're really good for using these kind of paints, kind of speed paints and contrast or anything, any wash. Because they maintain their tip while holding a lot of paint in the bristles. So yes, very good brushes. Not sponsored by them at all. It's just these were very kindly bought for me from a member of the community, one of my mods, and yeah, they work really well for this kind of painting. Because some brushes, they might be quite thick and might hold a lot of paint, but they don't hold the points. No worries, no worries. Vareth, cold, it's like 1 degree Celsius. Ugh. Ugh. No, thank you. Fortunately, our builders have finished. Plasterers are finished, so the house is no longer open at December now. So the house is starting to warm up a little bit more, thankfully, because it was getting a little silly. Not as bad as last year when our boiler, well, I say died, got killed by another set of builders who one of them put their knee through the top of the boiler. So we didn't have any heating for about a week last year, and that was punishingly cold. 11 to 12 degrees in your office. Oh, that's horrible, Valrath. Have you got any personal heaters in there? We only have space heaters. Oof. Oof. Wrap up warm. Dear God, wrap up warm. Okay. We're just kind of wuggoing in this. This black. There we go. Such a weird phrase that. I picked it up from my family. I've no idea whether it's an actual word or not. Kobe, thank you very much for all the likes. Much appreciated. How you doing today? Okay, so that is the black done. It's a little bit messy, but we can go in with a wash and some dry brushing to clean it up. What I will do, give the brush a little bit of a wash off. Just do these sections around here, we'll do those in black just so it matches. And then we got some glass here and around the kind of command center, that's going to be a green. Go. So it's a little blotchy at the moment, but that's fine. That'll be blended in with the washes later. I kind of like the blotchy feel. It's not to everyone's taste, but I kind of vibe with it. Hey, thank you very much for the likes. TikTok, hopefully you can hear the music I've got on and it's not just me deep breathing into the microphone. I apologise if that is the case. Do we need to do around that? No, we don't, but just for appearance's sake we will. A little neater, I suppose. It's mainly just for me. Okay. What next? Do we do the green? Yeah, maybe we do. Oh, actually, is that copper dried? I think it is. Right. Yeah, because I'm not a fan of how this copper's gone on. This is the only speed paint that I'm not wild on. This one has a really like shine to it as well. So we're going to dry brush the crap out of that using glittering loot. Yeah, sure, why not? What dry brush? What dry brush shall we use? We are going to use you. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to be using a speed paint. I want to use a Retribution. This one. Because this gold. I don't usually have nice things to say about GW paint, but Retribution Gold, damn good. What's this war crime on wheels? It's exactly that. It's a war crime on wheels. This, make sure it's dry. I don't think that's dry in there yet. This is the City Killer. It's got wheels here as well. It will do. This is from the 8mm or 6 to 8mm range that will be available on my web store, and it would be perfect to fit into a certain other sci-fi small-scale game that just got released. It is massive though. It is probably the height of the largest Titan, but it is supposed to be. It is supposed to be huge. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the likes as well. Right, so I think that dry brush is too big. We're gonna go with that's too small. Yes, and that one's just right. So for those of you who want to look at getting some new dry brushes, can highly recommend makeup brushes. Very, very good, and much, much cheaper in the long run. Alright, we'll just wipe that off a little bit and just start lightening that up, because I really don't like how that's gone on. Making sure we haven't got too much paint on the brush for this. I'm kind of experimenting a little bit. I've never used these two paints like this. See if it works. Ooh, starting to take the paint off there. Maybe it wasn't completely dry. That's annoying. I think we will end up griming the cannon, for want of a better phrase. There we go. It's given some interesting tones underneath, to be fair, so. We'll go with that. We'll go with it. But yeah, that definitely needs some grime work on it. I think I'll do grime on all the metal, but not the red, and use Agrax on the red, maybe. Okay, so we now want. Actually, no. Let's do the wheels because they need to. Where are they? There they are. Black for the wheels. Yeah, black for the wheels. Zagreus, Big Space 1999 energy. You know what? I've never seen that film. I know that is just the worst of things. I've never actually seen it. I've always wanted to, and I don't know why I haven't. I've just never sat down Space 1999. Oh, you mean TV show? I was thinking of as in Space Odyssey. You know, classic sci-fi film. Oh, in which case, no idea. Okay, so I think what we'll do with these wheels, I've got to kind of decide on the terrain, the bases for all of the small scale. And I think I know the style, but it's going to be something along the lines that I've done for the previous small scale stuff, which is like a deserty, Martian-esque vibe. Because that affects how I weather all these wheels. I think I'll just do them like I did those. And then keep them uniform throughout the whole range. Because another project that I want to do, which is going to be a YouTube thing, is I'm going to create little backdrop scenes for all of the ranges, because it also serves as a backdrop to photo models against and showcase them and things like that. But it's something that will fit in the cabinets when I go to events. So they have like a multi-purpose thing. But I need to sculpt the base for it, which will be a universal base form that I can print on the FDM fairly quickly, and then kind of build out with rocks and buildings and whatever parts that I need for those specific ranges. So there'll be one for, or at least one for small scale sci-fi. There'll be at least one for small scale fantasy. Kind of like mini diorama sections. That's the plan, anyway. But it's finding the hours in the day to do it. So yeah, weathering will help kind of set the wheels, give the wheels a little bit more texture, because at the moment they are just black, or they will just be black. But a little bit of kind of a ochre ink will sit into the spokes, into those recessed areas, and then maybe a little bit of dry brushing. Actually, I don't know why I'm using my nice brush for this. I can just use a base coating brush. You're a horrible, awful, shaggy brush. Why not? Don't have to be neat with this. Let's make sure it gets into all of the recesses. Okay. Go around the back? No, it should be fine. Okay, so that's one set. It's a lot easier with this, a lot quicker anyway. Go. I'm really looking forward to keep putting this all together. Putting the wheels on is going to feel really nice. Okay, one more. Realised that Bailey's not fully on camera. I apologise. You've just been looking at a dog, but for the last hour. Welcome into anyone who has joined recently. If you're new here, my name is Alchemist Models. I paint miniatures. I sell 3D prints in my shop, and right now I am painting up one of those models that will be available very soon in store, perfect for small-scale sci-fi miniature games, tabletop games. Okay, that's all the wheels base coated. Brush a little bit of a wash off. And we'll go back to the main chassis of this behemoth. I think we'll do the windows. We'll do the windows and then we can start going in with the washers because I think that's all of the main colours. Yeah, it is. Cool. Right, let's get... God, that brush is horrible. Let's have a nice brush. There we go. Vibrant... Ooh, I don't want vibrant green. Orc skin, deep green. Yes, that. Yeah, that's the right choice for the glass. Absolutely. Go. That's all the glass on this one. Thank you very much for the follows and the likes over on TikTok, much appreciated. I'm not too fussed about the green overspilling onto the red a little bit because it kind of gives the impression that it's a glow. And I kind of like it. because the green is quite transparent, it's blending with the red. And it's not overpowering it, it's just giving it a... Yeah, giving it the sense that it's glowing, there's a glow coming from inside. There we go. Thank you for follows.
It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it. This could be a final day. We're dreamers.
Right, here we go. Just got this other side to do, and then hopefully by that point the black would have started, or would have finished drying. And we can start going in with the washers. Although I can do the metal. I could do the metal before that. And that will be rattling grime, so that's fine.
What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already
Okay. Yeah, I dig that.
we're dreamers.
Right, is that all of it? Yeah, okay, that's all the green. Cool. Is there anything in here that I need to do? Ah, yes. Go back to the Black Legion. There's a tiny bit on the tracks that I've missed. There you go. There's little sections that you'd never usually see apart from a very, very specific angle, and then it becomes incredibly obvious and you can never not see it. We're going to do like a yellow light there and on the front as well, but we'll do that after the grime, I think. Okay. What's time? Oh, only 2:15. Oh, we've got loads of time. Loads of time. Okay. Let's get the rattling grime. Let's just do the silver. Let's just do all the metal first. Let's see how that looks, and if we feel like we need to put it on the red as well afterwards, we will, but I'm hoping not to. Just using our finger to wipe away the grime on the very top of the metal. letting the nature of contrast kind of flow into those recesses. Letting the paint do the work for us. There we go. Let's take a slightly damp brush. Just go over the metal a little bit. Right, that's that one. That's pretty much, apart from weathering, that's kind of done. It looks very red on the TikTok camera. It's quite a different shade actually. I don't know whether I've got a filter on or not. No. It's more muted than that in real life. Okay, let's work on this. Let's just put the grime straight onto the cannon. And what we will do is take a damp brush and just take it off the most raised sections. Merlin's determined for me not to do any exercise today, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of digging that idea. Thank you, Merlin. You know when you're in a not a zen mood, but just a mood where you're like, you know what, I just want to chill. I just want to chill today. Let's have a non-high energy stream. Brand's got all the high energy sorted right now. Me on Monday, it was great, yeah. It's kind of what I'm really enjoying about making YouTube content at the moment. I'm really getting into that. I'm quite looking forward to tomorrow. So I can start filming. And the channel is slowly growing, which is nice to see. What were you working on Monday, Merlin? Share a picture in Discord? Yeah, do it. I need to put this grime on the gold as well. Wolf, how are you feeling about the Bretonnian drop? As in Warhammer Old World and the new models coming out. Some of them very good. Some of them are falling into the same vein as a lot of GW sculpts at the moment. They're overly detailed. I'm looking forward to Old World. That's kind of where I really started in the hobby. So I'm looking forward to seeing it back. Do I have a favourite miniature yet from that range? I need to re-look. Actually, the Fey Enchantress or whatever she's called, on the Unicorn is, such a good model. Such a good model. I'd very much like to do a diorama with that. Please. Yes, please. Thank you very much, Games Workshop. What do other people think about the new releases coming out for Warhammer Old World? Are there any ones that you really don't like? I can think of one that I really don't like. My initial reaction was, oh that's awesome, that's sick, and then I looked closer and I was like, actually I don't like this at all. Super excited, but I'll be boiled in my non-oil before I rebase. Oh, did you rebase everything to circular? There's a load of people out there doing kind of regiment converters that you can put your round bases in, and it'll act as a square base, square regiment. Oh god, what are they called? Unit bases. No, but the new cavalry will be on bigger base. Oh, I see what you mean. Right, yeah. Yeah, they're on like 25 by 60, I saw. The Bretonians. I'm not sure how I feel about everything being on 25mm bases, like infantry wise. It makes sense for some things, but night goblins on 25mm bases? Not sure about that. And my main concern that I've had since it got announced is the price points that they're going to put on a lot of things. Because the main reason, to me, the main reason that Fantasy died was the fact that it was so expensive to get an army. And I don't feel like they've addressed that, unless having an army is you have a lot less models. Which is fine for things that are like elite armies like Bretonians, but when you get to Skaven and Orcs and Goblins and things like that, then like how do you manage that? Because otherwise it will just die again. That's when I thought, when they announced Old World, I was convinced they were like, oh, okay, we're gonna bring back War Master and do it in small scale. I was sure that was the way that we're going, but no, they just brought Old World back. So I'm intrigued to see what strategies are in place to combat the reason why Fantasy died in the first place. Because otherwise we could just see a repeat and it would just die a death. Bulldozer! That certainly hasn't changed. What hasn't changed, sorry? It's in width. The skull on the Tomb King model they have revealed looks comical. Which one? Are you talking about the thing on the big crocodile dragon? Let's have a look, Merlin. What are you working on? Oh, I saw this. Yeah. The old school. I'm assuming metal. That's definitely metal. It's an older model. Space Marine Sergeant, I want to say. The expense of building an army of GW models. Oh no, yeah, it's not solved. I think the Warhammer Fantasy made it like prohibitively expensive to get into. Thank you very much for the follows and likes over on TikTok. Do they understand why it died in the first place? Well, I think they do, but I don't know how bringing Old World back is. Like I said, I'm intrigued to see the plan of action to prevent it happening again. It might be that there's no plan of action, and if it dies, it dies. They've still got Age Sigma, which is fine. Well, it's not fine, but you know. I'm intrigued because it's now, and I mentioned this on stream a couple of weeks ago. Warhammer Fantasy used to be the main player. but now it's gone away, and now it went away, and now it's coming back. It's in direct competition with the games that were created to replace it. Things like Kings of War, which has done incredibly well. And any other kind of rank and file, like Conquest. Conquest has done really well, and that's rank and file. The Game of Thrones, Song of Ice and Fire. All of those, Old World has to now compete with. And I'm not bitter about GW sacking off Old World in the first place. It had to happen. I totally get the reasons. But I think they're going to be fighting an uphill battle now. And the only thing... And this doesn't take into account things like one-page rules as well, which are infinitely cheaper because the rule set is free. Yeah, I think they're fighting an uphill battle, and the only thing they've got going for it is going to be nostalgia. You spent 6 months finding that model on eBay. That's quite a rare model now. Yeah, that's fair. What gun is that? I need it for my guardsman. This is a tank. This is actually scaled at 8mm, and it's called the City Killer. And I believe it. I totally believe it. I've scaled it to fit Legion's Imperialis. It's still very, very large. It's like on its end, it's probably as tall as a Titan. Bulldozer, our group has continued to play 6th edition, and most likely even after Old World releases. 6th edition was a really... 6th edition is my favourite edition of fantasy, and I would love to track down all of the 6th edition army books, especially the Vampire Counts of the Skaven. Student in, is this an Ordinatus? This is an Exterminatus. It's absolutely massive. This is from a range called Legion. Oh, actually, it's Revolt of Sendrai, and this model will be available on my web store when I finish painting it, which will hopefully be today. So I'll put it up possibly tomorrow on the web store. Old World does have to compete, but it's also got a massive leg up due to grandfathering. Yeah, it's got nostalgia. It's got nostalgia. But I think that's one of the very few things it has going for it. Like the new models are very, very cool, but they can be used in other systems. I think the fact that Old World seems to be playing, or seems to like it will play like 6th edition, 7th edition fantasy, which is going to be good. I think what they're doing to it is good. I don't have any major complaints in regards to that. I don't have any major complaints, really. I think it's great that it's coming back. I just think it's going to struggle. I don't think they're going to make that many sales to make it viable. Because people will either already have old armies, or they'll proxy, or I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how it'll go. I will more than likely pick up the rulebook just for nostalgia, if anything else. And I think that's what they're riding on. Okay. Yeah, okay. This worked out nicely, actually. I like the red undertones. It also has an instant player base of those who kept it alive in the background, like Blood Bowl did. That's very true. That's very true. Yeah, it's got the Blood Bowl aspect of it to it. Hey Berserk, welcome back. Very brassy. It is very brassy. I like it. Yes. Okay. So I quite like the patchiness that the Army Painter metallics give, the Speedpaint metallics, because when you put grime over it, it really enhances that texture. And it looks like I've done some really weird stippling, but it's not. Hello, welcome in over on TikTok. How you doing today? You just did all your Christmas shopping? Damn, that's organised. I need to... I'm heading up to my sister's this weekend to drop off a load of presents. And, you know, to see them, but also I'm taking up the Christmas presents. And I need to finish. I need to actually get some more. I made my sister a diorama. Which is quite fun. That was really, really fun to do. It's off to the left here. I'll be putting a photo of that up when after I've delivered it. Okay. I kind of feel like it's time to put the wheels on, maybe? Glad to be finally be home. Well, welcome home. Wherever home may be, welcome home. I feel like, first of all, I feel like this should have like a blue glow or an orange glow or something like that. Maybe a blue glow. Is it Army Painter AK or someone else who has the texture tool with 4 different brushes? Isn't that Artis Opus? Do you mean like a texture palette, or what do you mean? Amazing job, thank you very much. What are we painting today? So, this is the City Killer. This is an 8mm scaled, so epic scaled, kind of Adeptus Titanicus, not sorry, Adeptus, Admech, Adeptus Mechanicus, big ass, giant cannon on a trailer. This will be a model that is available on my web store very soon, and I'm just deciding where to go next. I think we're going to, where's the Agrax Earthshade? We're going to put some of this on the red. Thank you very much for the follows and the likes. Give that a good shake up. And we'll see what this looks like on the red. Let's do it here just in case. Just in case it doesn't look good. Yeah, okay, no, let's put that on. More of a D&D mini painter, but I love watching people paint more mechanical things like this. Awesome, awesome. If you're interested in D&D models, then you might want to check out my web store, because I've just listed a load of D&D miniatures. Alchemistmodels.com is the web store, and you'll find them in the new releases. That's not everything that all... Okay, yeah, Agrax Earthshade is a good choice. That's not everything that I've got coming for D&D. I've literally right now I'm printing a dragon out, and that's one of, I want to say, 3 dragons that I have. I know it's definitely 2. I think there's a 3rd somewhere. Veroth, it's a square tool with 4 different kinds of brushes for applying different texture effects by loading the brush up with the paint and drawing your finger along the brush up flicks. Ooh, maybe that's AK then. That sounds like it might be an AK interactive tool. They do very interesting tools. Yeah, okay, so Agrax Earthshade is definitely the way to go. It's shipping expensive. So if you're in the UK, it is, off the top of my head, I think it's £3.99, unless your order is over £50, and then it is free in the UK. If you're international, then it's an £18 flat fee, no matter how much you order, unless it goes over 100? Off the top of my head? Yeah, any international orders over 100 are free shipping. Yeah. So it depends on how much you order. Obviously, that doesn't take into account the any import fees or import tax or anything like that, which I have zero control over. Berserk, just heard a giant burn from a Discord I'm in. Want to hear it? Yes, absolutely. As long as it is stream safe, which I'm sure it is. Otherwise, you wouldn't have mentioned it. I'm going to have to go and get some aggro surf shade, aren't I? This party is going to disappear very quickly. I'm not very far away. I'm in Norway, so at least the import fee shouldn't be horrible. Shouldn't be horrible. But yeah, it does fall under international shipping. But yeah, it is, like I said, it is free over on orders over £100. And I'm kind of redoing the website at the moment. I'm in the middle of that. And just re-uploading a load of stuff because it was a little hard to navigate before. So I'm in the middle of kind of doing that. But there's loads of D&D that just went up. There's all sorts of stuff on there. Display models, sci-fi, fantasy, busts. So hopefully it's a little bit of everything for everyone. Not as bad as other places I wanted to order from. Yeah, sometimes I mean shipping, and it's not on the business. It is just shipping, and sometimes I say £18 flat fee. Sometimes it costs me a little bit more, and I just absorb the cost. But I wanted to make the shipping realistic and fair, while still being affordable. Cool, yeah, Agrek Surfshade definitely was the right call. Haven't found a lot of time to finish my unfinished models though, so might still take a peek. Yeah, do it. Alchemistmodels.com. Berserk, best 40k burn I've heard is when someone thought they were funny telling my mate there's no wolves on Fenris. He replied, yeah, there are also no psychers on Prospero. We put an end to that. That's such a nerdy burn, I love it. Instead of oof, that's a woof. Wow, Merlin. Wow. Berserk serves them. You knock them out the park. Well played. Well played. Both completely awful, but very funny. I also, on my website, offer custom printing, so if there's nothing you can find, if there isn't anything you like on the website, which I'm sure there will be, but if there isn't, but you have STL files and you need them printing, because you don't have a printer, then you can email me and send me the files, and I will provide you with a quote, and we will hopefully get those models printed for you. Those look really good. Thank you very much. Yeah. Just to clarify, I don't sculpt them. I hold commercial licenses, so I'm allowed to sell them. There are a couple of exclusives on there where you won't find anywhere else. The rest I have. Well, I have commercial license to all of them. I'd love to be able to 3D sculpt. I just don't have the time to learn, unfortunately. What have you been searching for? Oh, what for custom Like a print service? Haven't seen this model before, so that's interesting. Yeah, exactly. I try to have a mixture of models that will interest a lot of people. But people look at the website and go, "Oh, that's cool," and I haven't seen that before. As long as that's a reaction, I'm happy. Oh, Max, in which case, use the contact form on the website, and that's the best way to get hold of me. If you have the files, use the contact form, and then we can go from there. Alright, it's the AK splatter tool. Right, okay. It's when I set a dog on fire. What? When did I set a dog on fire? What are you talking about? Zacharias, do you just print models? I have so many things I need printing. I mean, Zacharias, if you've got the files, yeah. Yeah, because basically what happens is you send the files over, I'll give a print, I'll give a quote. If you're happy with the quote, then I'll print them out, send them to you, and then after that, I will, after the customer is happy, then I will delete the files off my system. So it's a one-use thing. Like, you have to provide the files. I have some Hero Forge figures that are very expensive to buy, but not as bad for just the file. Yeah, absolutely. I will say with things like Hero Forge, it does depend on where they're shipping to, because just for one model, for example, for you to buy the file to then send it to me and for me to print it and then ship it out, with international shipping, it might actually work out more expensive. But if you're working on lots of different files, then yeah, it would absolutely work out cheaper. I don't know what Hero Forge physical shipping costs are like, so it's something to bear in mind though. Merlin, he printed a cosplay part replacement for me once. It was wicked. That's very true. I can actually do bigger cosplay parts now because I've got the FDM printer, which is absolutely amazing. Berserk, Aoki, if I win the lottery, I'll learn to sculpt and then I'll just make what you want me to. Done. Deal. What does it sound like? Oh, that awful Berserk. I see what you mean. Oddly, my favourite model you sell is the mutated cultist. That's one of the new ones. Have I got? Yeah, I've got it in a box. Hang on. Let me just finish. I really like that as well. It's very Call of Cthulhu. What's really interesting is the cultist and the mutated cultist are essentially the same pose. It's the same cloak and everything like that, the same robe. And it's kind of like a before and after, and I really enjoy that. I will show you the print of the mutated cultist very shortly. Set in America, so the shipping was 30. But okay. Done a lot of research, and shipping from the UK should be less. It should be, especially, if you've got like 5, say ballpark figure, 5 Hero Forge models, then yeah, it will definitely be cheaper. Less would probably be cheaper, but yeah. So either way, if you have files, drop me a message through the contact form on the website, and I'll be able to help you out. You can also see there's a Trustpilot. You can find me on Trustpilot, so there's positive reviews on there. And lots of people in the community have used me for that exact same service. Some of which are in the chat on Twitch, on the Twitch stream at the moment. So yeah, there's. If you have any questions about the process, then please don't be afraid to ask. Merlin, you should take a moment to verbally run through the weirdest projects you've printed. What made them tricky, interesting? Ooh, okay, I could do that. Printing wise, weirdest projects. I don't know whether anything has like stuck out to be weird. Or I don't know. I think actually no, sorry. The weirdest thing, and this wasn't a like a commission print. This is a model that I will eventually end up selling. But it's the train piece, and I can't mention. I've got to be careful how I talk about this because of especially TikTok user guidelines, streaming guidelines. It is people from the Twitch community already know what I'm talking about. It is a piece of alien terrain that is named the alien spine, and it's basically like a giant spine coming out of the ground. However, the sculpt is fairly not safe for work in its design, and yeah, that's probably as much as I can say without getting in trouble with TikTok. Painting the Leviathan Screamer Killer now, very nice. I've actually got that behind me on the sprue, ready to go. I need to work on that. It's dried. We're gonna have to put some weathering on that. Actually, no. Let's just work it away. There we go. Problem solved. Woohoo! Right. Hang on. Let me just catch up. I've missed some chat. Very Call of Cthulhu. I'm thinking about getting one for my brother's birthday. Do it. Actually, I'll show you the model. Hang on. I'm running out of storage tubs because I'm printing everything and then putting them in like budget, really useful boxes. Where's the? There we go. There they are. So this is the cultist and the mutated cultist, printed and based and ready to be sprayed, because I will be painting these up. So there's the cultist, his own, and then there's the mutated one. And they're really nice models. I think they're great for any kind of Call of Cthulhu or kind of dark fantasy role playing. The Nid Chimley, very fat. Yes, it is. Yes, I almost read it. What is the? No, it's not. Actually, I can show you on stream. I can't show TikTok. Well, no, it won't fit on stream actually. So this is the model in question. It's an alien spine, but let's just say if I was to cast it in kind of latex, then yeah. This model legitimately had me thinking, maybe I could maybe. Why would you resub then?
Ha, a bad dragon.
This model did legitimately make me look up skin safe silicone as a kind of maybe I could. Maybe we could start an offshoot of the business. Anyway, Headhog, thank you very, very much for the 41-month resub. It's a growing market. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you keep writing things that I can't read. If I can read, it would just get me in trouble with TikTok. Right. This is coming on nicely. Right, that needs to dry now. I need to leave that to one side to dry. I actually really like how this has turned out. This is I'll have to remember that technique because I really like that. Thank you very much for all the follows and likes over on TikTok. Really appreciate it. It's a hard market to get into. Well played, Merlin. Well played. Okay, yeah, that's where we'll leave that for now. I can't really do anything with that and these until that's dry, although I've missed a couple of parts. So let's go back in with Black Legion. Oh, sorry, camera. Did I 3D print that? Yes, I did. Poutine painting. I did indeed. So this is, I actually run a 3D printing store, and this is going to be one of the models that will be available on my shop when I finish painting it and when I've taken photos. This is scaled to 8mm. So even at that scale, it's absolutely massive. It's called the City Killer, and you kind of get why. That is a big cannon. I can't say things. I can't read that comment out, Hog, because I'm streaming on TikTok, and the TikTok gods get angry at me. Go. Okay. You say that a lot of TikTok content comes from. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Absolutely does. Incredibly hypocritical. Yeah. But considering last time I gave someone sass when like friendly sass, lovely sass for a member of the community when they put something in the resub message. I gave a bit of sass on Twitch. But I was streaming on TikTok and got a community violation warning because they thought I was bullying. Right, it's time. It's almost 3 o'clock. So what's going to happen is these need to dry. I'm going to go get a drink, take a very short break, and at 3 o'clock we'll head over to see Bailey on the sofa. But TikTok, that does mean that we will cut the stream short there. If you want to continue watching, then please... Oh, I spat everywhere there. If you want to continue watching, then please come over to my Twitch stream or my YouTube stream. They are both the same thing, essentially. Actually, no, go to the YouTube. Go to YouTube. I need to build the YouTube. Yes, and yeah, come over there, and I will be live for another just over an hour. And we'll continue and hopefully finish this model. If not, I will see you very, very soon. I'll see you on Friday. That's when I'm next streaming at between 1 and 1:30 UK time in the afternoon. But yes, I will see you soon. Bye. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, TikTok gets so much more attention on the phone, which is so strange. Right, I'm going to go and grab a drink, pop to the loo, and then we will head over and say hi to Bailey. And also, now I'm not on TikTok, I can say TikTok, which is very fun to say. Thank you, Hedgehog. So we don't have your baggage of content sensitivity. Get the fuck out, TikTok. I know, right? I know. No, it's alright. We've finished on TikTok now, so I can say cunt. It's brilliant. Anyway, right. Probably can't say that. Fuck. Anyway, here's a dog. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so can I get redeem treat in the chat? Look at those ears. I know. Look at the head tilt. Do you want a treat? Yeah.
Oh, is it treat time? Yay!
It is treat time. Do you want a treat? Yeah. Oh, big stretchy dog. Tail is out. Oh. Can I sit down? Okay. What's this? Oh, look at the ears. What an excitable dog. You ate half it. You don't usually bite that much. Happy dog, absolutely. Munch. It's going to be the last bit, mate. There we go. Oh, is that good? Is that good? I swear he's getting a little bit more drooly. Get a smile? Are we going to get a smile? No, it's because the camera's on you. You're not going to smile, are you? Oh, a little bit smile. Oh, there it is. Little smile. Yeah, is that good? Yeah. Oh, there's the smile. There you go. Best part of the stream? Yep. Nervous boy, but best boy. He's getting there. Aren't you? Yeah. What? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Oh. There we go. Right. Back to the painting. I've only just noticed all the comments on YouTube. Sorry. Hello YouTube. Hi. Really digging the red, black, bronze, creating multiple focal points. Yeah. It's come on. It's come on. I'm really liking this bronze actually. It's worked out quite nicely. Thank you. Okay, so I feel like, is this still wet? No. Well, it's almost dry. Thank you very much to those of you who have subscribed to the YouTube channel and supported me over there. I'm really trying to grow that channel as much as I can. Tomorrow I'll be filming a new video, new tutorial, and putting it out. Hopefully I'll get it out tomorrow as well. If not, it'll go out on Friday, possibly. I'd like to get it out tomorrow though. So thank you very much to everyone who supported over there. I basically want to just create YouTube content a lot more at the moment. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are going to... We'll take that because this is done. Is this done? No, that's not done yet. we're going to glue the wheels on. We've got 55 minutes left of stream. So we will, glue the wheels on, do the weathering. I don't know whether we'll get onto anything else today. This is such a monster. Like, we're not going to do another monster vehicle like this for this range for a while. I want to focus on the good proxies. So things will proxy as a kind of Lehman Russ tank or a Macarius or something like that. And the Baneblades as well. I've got a load of totally not Baneblade variants. Okay, so there are the wheels. They're just painted black at the moment. But we will put them up there. And because there's paint on them, they are just sliding. I don't actually need to glue these. Go. Yeah, black wheels. I was wondering whether it would work, but yeah, they do. Leon, hey Leon, how's it going? Thank you for the hydrate. Okay. So there it is before the weathering. I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, there it is before the weathering. I do want to put like an OSL lighting there. OSL effect there. And we need to put some ochre ink and weather that a little bit. Spottius, I'm going to have an early night. I sent you a DM later. Nighty night, wonderful people. No worries, Spottius. I'll get to your DM after stream. And sleep well, my angel. I'll see you soon. Working on some new Chindits? Chindits I was given by a not so secret Santa? Chindits. Oh, helicopters? Am I thinking the right thing? I don't think I am. Right, weathering. Weathering. Do I put this back on a... No, I think we're fine. Intense ochre. Oh my god, Brand's still going. Bolt action. Oh, right, okay. I knew it was military, something to do with military. Bolt action British soldiers that fought in Burma, World War II. Cool. I have got some bolt action somewhere that was a commission that went quiet. So I've got the models, they just I never heard from them again. I don't know if any other commission painters are in chat. Have you ever had a commission where they've sent you the model, gone, yeah, cool, let's do it, and then you never hear from them again? I've got lots of models, not a load of models, but I've got lots of models that got bought, sent me the models, and then nothing. And even I've tried contacting them, nothing. One of them is someone who was in the Twitch community and in my Discord that has just gone completely dark about 2 years ago. And the job was, they wanted a Gotrek and Felix diorama using all the old Black Library Metal models. So they bought all of those models, all 5 of them, like the main characters, shipped them out to me, and they were like, okay, we'll start work on that soon. and then nothing. And I've tried contacting them multiple times. No response at all. So I've got like 500, like £500 worth of old, out of production Black Library Gotrek and Felix models that I'm like, what do I do with these? I don't know what I do. Very strange. Very strange. Right, I'm going to use intensity, which, you know, stuff happens and people, you know. I get it if it's a small amount, but it's almost like 500 quid's worth of models. I'll try and get in contact with them again. Right, we need this brush. We need a not very nice brush. We're just going to test it out underneath. And we're just throwing this intensity around anywhere where kind of dirt would get kicked up. So it loads on the tank traps, but we're going to use our finger to wipe away some of it. I'm sure that kind of thing does happen to people, and you know, situations change and things like that. And I'd be happy to post out the Gotrek and Felix models, but I've just had no response, so I've got no way of really contacting the guy. There we go. It makes such a difference. That weathering. That's without it. With it. You can see it from the top there. Makes a big difference. This ink is very useful. I've used it for this exact purpose quite a few times. Oh, Leon, if you're still there, I need to have a chat with you about what we spoke about at Warhammer World regarding the 6th edition fantasy army books, if you still have them, and we'll figure something out in the new year. Because I'd love a couple of those. Especially the Vampire Counts and the Skaven one. Those are the two that I'd love all of them. It's one of those things that you just, because I grew up with them. They were you know, really. I think they're a really important part of my hobby history, and I would it's a collection that I would just love to have. So yeah, I need to put some money aside in the new year, and then we'll have a chat. It's not something I can do right now, unfortunately. Alright. Put it on the wheels here. I'm going to use a wet brush to kind of move it around. It won't be as strong on the wheels. I really like this way of weathering. There we go. So you can see before, very clean, after with the weathering. I think it's the stark contrast between the black and the yellow, and because it's an ink, it's really vibrant. Cool. Right. Do I put any weathering here? Maybe a little bit of weathering. Maybe a little bit of sand that's been kicked up, sitting in the recesses, in those corners, you know, where sand kind of gathers and sits. There we go. Not a lot, just enough to make it recognizable. Okay, I think that's it for this. I think that's it for this model. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't want to do battle damage, really. Oh, do I want to do battle damage? It's kind of, I should have done that before the... No, I don't think I do. Oh, I wanted to do the glow. So let's do that. I need a white ink, which is... Where are you? I always lose my white ink. There it is. Brand's still going. That's amazing. Okay, white ink. Tiniest amount of this, and then when it's dry, we'll put like a blue wash, or maybe just a blue ink over it. I've got a blue ink. I do have blue ink. There we go, that kind of white ink. we'll put a blue wash over that or something. Probably use magic blue. That might be too dark. Go. It's nice little glow. I was debating doing. Oh, maybe you do orange actually. Maybe blue is too much. Orange would work well with the red, and as long as it's a vibrant enough orange, it will stand out. Maybe blue's not the right way. This feels like an orange gun. What do we think? Alki before I'm not going yet. I've got 40 minutes left. I'm finishing this and then we'll what will we do? We will build the. I need to build a Stormcast before it. Oh, Merlin didn't get me there. There we go. What am I doing? Rollouts or squats? I haven't done anything today. I haven't done any exercise since last Friday. Okay, let's leave that to one side. Well, today was the chill out day. Yeah, today was the chill out day. But Merlin was enforcing that by redeeming it and then saying I didn't have to do it. And then Maternal Pillow comes in and goes, "Oh no! It was the whole day. No, never mind. Free pass today. Are you sure? I'm not in the mood to exercise. I'm really not. I'm not gonna lie. Today's just a bit. You're not a monster. Okay, good. I'm glad you're not a monster. That's nice to know. You're right, mate. Yeah, comfy. Okay, good. So because I put Agrax Earthshade over this, it has given it a shine. So I'm gonna have to hit this with a matte varnish to take it back because you can see that shine there, real shiny. So I'm gonna matte varnish the crap out of that. We'll let that dry now. Because the only thing to do... Oh no, hang on. I can paint the underside with black. Let's use this brush. Friday, brace yourself. Bring it on. Bring it on. Friday, I will exercise like a beast. Probably going to end up not streaming. No. I've already missed one stream this week. I can't miss two. Unless I'm like ill, but I don't plan on being ill. So no, I will be streaming on Friday. I can't miss too much streaming. Okay. Let's put that on that side. Like, you'd never see this detail underneath, but it's kind of when it's in a display cabinet and it's up the top and then you've got see-through base or see-through shelves. It just looks better if the bottom of the model is black, I think. In my humble opinion. Bailey kicking himself in the head again. Standard dog. Okay, that's that. Cool. Well, we just need that white ink to dry. And then we'll put that blue on. But in the meantime, I will go and grab... I think I've got some sequiturs, I think they're called. Basically, I need a Stormcast Eternal for tomorrow's YouTube video. So I need to build one. Oh, hang on. Oh, I have a load of... I have a Stormcast army. Cool, alright. I'm just dragging out loads of random models. That could work. I just have drawers and drawers of random kind of put together models, kind of not put together models. As is tradition, I woke up early on Monday and Alki abandoned me. I know, I'm sorry. Tell you what, I'm going to use this model, which I don't need to clean up, because this is my old example model. It was like, hey, what does this contrast do? I'm like, I don't know, let's have a look. Okay, so I don't need to build something. I will just respray this. I think, oh, that looks really nice. How did I do that? How did I do that? That looks awesome. I want to do that again. I think that's orange and then Gryphound orange and then Blood Angels. No. Flesh Terror red over the top, maybe? I don't know. That's kind of cool. God, why don't I paint like that anymore? Cool. Is that white ink dry now? Not quite. Right, okay, well that's tomorrow's YouTube video sorted. Stormcast army for commission. No, just a Stormcast army. No worries, Zagreus. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Right. A knife. A knife. And one of these. And we will... I think we'll paint this on Friday. The dwarf. Thank you, Warhammer Mum. Do I want to give this a base? This feels like it should have like a 40mm base. Or maybe it doesn't have a base at all. No, it kind of needs a base, doesn't it? So this is... should we just call them Chibi Warhammer? I feel like it is... I mean, it doesn't really look like a Chibi for the dwarf, but it does for other races. We'll have a think. That's 10mm, but not a 10mm dwarf. Yes, it is. They came out really well. I'm intrigued to do more. I had a look. I didn't actually print it in the end, but I had a look at the one of the Chaos Dwarf war machines. I think it was like the rocket launcher scaled up. That looked really cool at this scale. Chibi Hammer, yeah, Chibi Hammer. Is that trademarked? Is that copyrighted? I feel like it must be. feel like that might be sketchy territory. Okay, so we'll just go around and clear up and support marks. There's actually very few of the Forest Dragon models that I can't print at this scale. I can do a Tree Man at this scale. That will fit on my printer, which would be very cool. I was thinking about doing that anyway, just because that gives me a Tree Man model for D&D. So it's being used as a nickname for someone's 40k papercraft force, but nothing trademarked. Ah, okay. I won't be that person then. It's alright. Chibi Hammer. Chibi Hammer sounds cool though. And because it's Forest Dragon, it's all one piece. Like, this hasn't been glued at all. This is one piece. I know other people have done it because I saw the idea on Facebook. I saw the idea of someone doing it. Daka. Hey, Daka. Maelstrom's Forge? What the fuck's that? Oh, sorry, that's a... Oh, wow! That's awesome! This is papercraft. I love it! Look at the ethereal! Oh, this is phenomenal! Oh, that's very, very cool. These are great. I love this is the thing about the hobby that I love. Oh, that's brilliant. It's so good. Is there any more? GB Hammer. Oh, there's fucking Demon Prince. Oh, the Chimera. I love these. I think these are great. That's fantastic. That's the kind of thing about the hobby that I love. I love homemade terrain. I love looking through the old books and going, oh man, I remember this, like taking a styrofoam ball and putting cocktail toothpicks, there we go, toothpicks in it and putting it on a base, and it's like alien plant life. That's what the hobby is to me. Sitting around a kitchen table or a dining room table, just rolling dice and having a laugh. Ignoring the people that take it way too seriously. Okay, yeah, this is what we're going to paint on Friday. You should make these into 2K army for 40k games. What, the papercraft one? I want to see some Tyranid ones. They'd be hilarious. Right, I think he's pretty much cleaned up, which means that the tank is going to be dry. Or dry enough. And we are gonna get the really nice brush. Where's the really nice brush? There's the really nice brush. Very light. Right, okay, blue or orange for the kind of energy generator here. What are we thinking? Blue or orange? Blue would really stand out. Orange, I think, would blend better. Bear in mind, we've got green for the windows, which is kind of a spot colour. Blorange. Brilliant, thank you. I think orange. And we'll go to Gryph-hound orange. Hey, it's Hedgehog's favourite. Pinky purple? I think that would stand out too much, unfortunately. I appreciate really good TV, I appreciate. But I think that would stand out too much. I think it's got to be orange. I think keeps in tone with the rest of the piece. Oh, pink? No. Right, there is a part of me that wants to do that fluorescent pink now. Like, violently pink. It's a product. I got to think of it as a product, not my own model. If it was my own model, I probably would. We're going to do it orange first, and then we'll go back in with the white into the recesses. Yeah, orange is right, guys. It's good. You did nothing? What do you mean you didn't? No, I was saying it's your favourite song. Because where are they dancing, Hulk? Where are they dancing? I love how whenever I say your name, you're like, I didn't do anything. Instantly guilty. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I should really read all of it. By the way, did you see Chaos Hedgehog cause yesterday in Brands? What did Hedgehog cause? What did you do? What did you do? You got to 2 seconds. Nice. Phenomenal work. Phenomenal work. Tell that to my Horus Heresy Dark Angels. Have you got pinky purple Horus Heresy Dark Angels? I need to see them. I saw your challenge that you laid down of getting people to you'll put what? You'll do a £10 voucher for my store if someone does it when it's 1 second down. That's very funny. Donated brand with only 2 seconds left on the clock and bumped it to 25 minutes. You devious bastard. You really are the most devious bastard in New York City. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Okay. I've just got one thing left to do on this. Oh, do I want to do white on that? I kind of like it as it is there, actually. In which case I've just got one thing left to do, which is Eandon yellow on that light there and these two headlights, but we've got to wait for that to dry. So, what do I do? Bum, bum, ba-dum. Oh, really? You clipped it? Phenomenal. Hang on. I need to see this.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
So good.
8, 7, 6,
Oh, it was
5,
right there as well. So well timed.
3, 2.
Oh, so well timed.
Like 2 seconds. 2 seconds before it's gonna end.
So well timed.
We literally got to 2 seconds.
I think that was almost
Literally
one
got to
as
2
well.
seconds. That's why you've not come in, isn't it? You were like frantically trying to gift subs there to keep this fucking going, Hedgehog. 13, 12.
I want to watch it
11,
again. Hang on.
10, 9.
It was almost.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
That was so close to one. So close to one. You're gonna be hard to top that, dude. That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be a challenge to top. I don't know whether that's possible. Half a second. I'd say it's less than half a second. Offered a gift card to anyone who gets 1 second. Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. But we're gonna be. I mean, we'll head over there very shortly. It's gonna be a tough one. Oh, Hog, I don't know if you've seen this one. Hang on. Whoop. You know how you like big walker mechs? Actually, you've seen the 15mm version of this. But look at it in 32mm. Bahaha. I need to get this painted as well. Still got at least an hour and 12. I know, I've got him on my stream, my other computer here. I've been watching. He's not going to finish tonight. I think he's doing tomorrow as well. Big walker thing. Right. I need to clean. What else do I want to clean? I want to do this one. Let's clean this one. We're just waiting for the for that white ink to dry. Anyone just remember Exo Squad? Exo Squad? No. No, hang on. I recognise the name, but it's quite a common, like, sci-fi phrase, I guess. Sci-fi cartoon about a squad of exo... No, I don't remember that. Sounds kind of cool, though. Where was it from? That sounds like it's from, I want to say, late 90s, early 2000s? Early 90s, okay. Was it an American show, or...? It's either... It could go one of two ways. It's either very American or very Japanese. '92 to '93. I can already picture it. Actually, I can already imagine what it's like. I'm looking forward to doing these feathers. These feathers are going to be fun. Toys were so cool. Yeah? Yeah, I could... Oh, man. Like, early 90s or 90s action figure toys were really cool. Exo Squad. Oh, wow. That's very American. 1993. Shit, those toys are sick. Look at those! What? Yeah, this is very American. Yeah, okay, I can see why you thought of it. What? These are awesome toys. Oh, that's very, I mean, very similar animation. It's the same animation as X-Men, isn't it? The X-Men. Brilliant. The forehead, yeah. It's about as square jaw as you can get. Okay, I feel like I should put these on bases. I feel like they need bases. Where are they? Oh, they're in the workshop. Alright, okay. That's a tomorrow job then. But yeah, Dwarf. Dwarf on Friday. I've got so many Rangers. Ah! It is almost overwhelming the amount of work that I've set myself here. What do I want for dinner? I don't fancy real pasta. It is pesto pasta with extra shit. I don't feel like properly cooking. Also, the longer I properly cook, the less time I can play Baldur's Gate. Right. Okay. That white's finished. Drying. I'll put a little bit of a Yandan yellow. I'll tell you what. Like we've cleaned up the model. We've got this model ready for tomorrow. I'm going to do the yellow here, and then we'll raid out because I've run out of things to do within immediate grabbing range. And then we'll head over to Bran. There we go. There's only one on that side, isn't there? Yep. Cool. Right. There it is. It's finished. The monster, the beast, the city killer itself. I need to hit it with some matte varnish to take that shine off because that is... Whoa, that's going to show up in photos. But yeah, there we go. There's the first 8mm model. I've got a load... Oh, no, sorry, it's not. Because we did the limos as well. Cool. Right. That to one side. Should we go and raid into Bran? I think we should. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals, thank you very much for hanging out today. Most of you are probably already watching Bran, but yeah, we're going to go and raid in. If you're not following Brannigan's Brushes, please make sure you do. And I will see you on Friday. We're going to be painting a chibi dwarf, because why not? If you've enjoyed the stream, then please do consider supporting it. Do this either by subscribing, gifting a sub, or heading over to alchemistmodels.com and picking up some models. Also, check out the YouTube. If you're not watching on YouTube right now, then please check out the YouTube channel. I'll be putting up more and more content. Hopefully, I'll be putting another video up tomorrow, which is going to be a Stormcast Eternal How to Paint Gold tutorial. Right, raid. We're going to head off to Brannigan's Brushes, and I will see you. I really need an ending soon screen. I really should get that sorted. Anyway, right. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on Friday. Bye. Did I cancel? Oh, I cancelled the stream because I had the raid because I'm an idiot. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm just going to stare at a camera until we do this. And now.